Hey there, Leo. Welcome to your forecast from the Gasmic Tarot. This is a general reading, love, money, career, for the period beginning the 3rd of May. Because it is a general reading, it may not resonate with all of you. So take a look at the forecast for your moon sign, and you want to check out your rising sign as well for a full picture. Don't know what that is? Yeah, I threw a link in the description for you so you can calculate yours. If it does resonate with you, if you want me to resonate with your energy, or if you want to claim the reading, you can throw a comment below the video. Also, thanks again for liking and subscribing so that YouTube can find the new channel. We appreciate that. Oh, got 3 that came out. Okay, that's going to be interesting. All right. If this is your first time, know that this is a spirit-driven, channeled reading. Okay? The energy of the entourage, the army, the gaggle of spirits in my space, combined with some of your past loved ones and spirit guides, is coming across through the reading. And talk about pushy spirits. They laugh, they sing, they turn my TV on. They just want to get their message heard to help you on your path. All right. So if we have a specific spirit guide coming up that's related to one of you, I'll call them out in the reading. All right. So just a little shuffle here, and we ask the spirits, fill in the energy within the cards and channeling the message, make the message be clear. Give us the reading that we have for our lovely Leos. Let's do that this time. Okay. Let's see what we've got, guys. All right, so we have the 5 of Swords. We have the 6 of Swords. Okay. We have the 7 of Cups. We have the 6 of Cups. We have the Star. Oh, and we have the 3 of Cups. That's delicious. Okay. Spirit clarifying. Okay, well, let's do that. All right. And maybe I'll pull another card or two. All right, so you have the 5 of Swords. And the 5 of Swords, this is someone or a situation where, let's say, someone's not playing fair. There's some, I wouldn't say deceit, but they're not playing fair. They're hurting your feelings. There's some tension or conflict. They're not being forthcoming, causing some aggravation in your space. They have a selfish agenda, cover up, and it's making you feel uncomfortable in how you are presenting yourself in the world. So that root chakra, food, water, shelter, financial security, they're making you feel uncomfortable when it comes to finance. And, you've been juggling, maybe you're in a gig economy where your income is up and down. Freelancers, that's their typical modus operandi. Okay. Spirit saying also, in your business that depends on servicing others, there's been some up and down, especially with what's going on in the world today with the with that health crisis. So what I'm getting from Spirit is, don't worry so much. I mean, about the money, sure. Okay, so somebody's Spirit's coming in and saying that you're in a relationship that the person is not being honest and forthright, and so leaving the relationship, there's some fear about money, and then there's something going on for someone else's spirit guide is coming in, and they're talking about something with the job that you're currently at, and the rumor mill about possible reorganization, which puts people in a fear mode. And so the homework here is, and what we see, what I'm seeing, what Spirit is seeing, is that you're going to be moving away from this situation, if not physically, emotionally. You know, you're not going to allow it to impact your everyday existence. You're enjoying more of a period, removing yourself emotionally to enjoy more of a period of peace, of harmony. And again, this may present itself more mentally than physically, for a good majority of you, as you determine what your next steps are. And you've got choices here. You've got tons of choices coming in. The Seven of Cups is the choice card. The homework here from Spirit is also to think before you make a choice. If you have to go to that Dollar Tree and get a dollar notebook, to weigh the pros and cons of each of these choices in order to make the best choice that's the best for you on an overall basis, not just the money, but something that's going to make you feel fulfilled and tickle the heart. And one of the ways that you can do that is to really revisit a time in the past. Sometimes just a trip to a nostalgic place or home will provide you with that feeling, that childlike innocence, that good blast from the past, okay, those happy memories, so you can physically return to the home, or you might be returning to the home mentally, or returning to the past in a happy time mentally, and that's really going to inspire you. It's going to inspire you in many different ways. Somebody's Spirit is saying that they are beautifying the home, and doing some projects in the home, whether it be home improvement projects, DIYs, craft projects, interior design, and making it more of the dream. Some of you are actually, somebody's Spirit guide is saying that you're designing the dream home. It's unclear whether you're designing it on a dream board, or you're actually doing a physical design where you're dealing with an architect. The star also shows your destiny for that soulmate connection. Now, just Spirit is trying to, okay, all right, I'm getting there, Spirit. When we say soulmate, we mean soul family, and a soulmate connection is anyone that you have an instant connection with, okay? I was over in South America, and I met this tour guide. She was English-speaking tour guide, but she was from the Middle East, and we had this immediate connection and this conversation. And halfway through the conversation, she started talking to me in Farsi, asking me questions, and was just sitting there waiting for me to answer. And I said to her, you do realize that I have no idea what you just said? And she laughed. She goes, I've never done that before. So we have these past connections, this soul family connection, and these past life connections with people that we just meet out of the blue. But this soulmate that's coming in for you, it could be a romantic soulmate, but it could be a connection with someone new. And this connection can take many forms. I've realized, unfortunately not early enough, but long ago enough to realize that a soulmate, I don't care how gorgeous they are and how they wear their souls at the tips of their eyes. You're not really supposed to sleep with all of them. Our soulmates come into our life for different reasons. So the star also brings money luck. Your hard work is starting to pay off, and you're really looking towards your long-term goals. And this is the guidance and inspiration that you really need to move forward. I mean, what is your long-term goal? Is it to be happy? Is it to be wealthy? Is it to have abundance, which is happy, peace, and fulfillment and wealth? I mean, that's the one I choose. All right. You also have the Three of Cups, and the Three of Cups is about celebrations. It's about celebrating who you are, you know, and where you're going. All right. So you've got all these beautiful, beautiful things for you during the period. So embrace that, you know. And then you've also got the Emperor. The Emperor is about putting your house in order. Okay, somebody's spirit saying, yeah, you really need to clean up the house right now because it's in disarray. And when we are not in a space that is in order and peace and deliciousness, you know, if we're in a place where that we just need to do a spring cleaning, you know, this is a reflection on our energy field, and we're just not going to get that clarity that we need. All right. Nobody wants to live with a slob. Someone else's spirit is saying, okay, thanks, spirit. I'm not saying you're a slob. That's spirit's talking. But I've gone through periods where I didn't feel like cleaning up. And those are the periods where I've always felt kind of down in that Earth A energy, depression, despair, you know, etc. You know, Earth A, fear, anger, worry, you know. But when things are in their order, there's always peace. There's always harmony. There's a natural flow of deliciousness. All right. So let's see what we have here for the cards. So priorities, King Solomon. Set your priorities here. Are you going to allow somebody to burst your bubble or allow a circumstance to bring you back into Earth A energy when you're already vibrating most of the day in Earth B? No, don't do it. Set your priorities. Determine what the pros and cons are here of your opportunities. Go back to, in your memory at least, a happy time that you can use that to be inspired and create deliciousness. All right, what else do we have? We have Saint Germain, and he's saying to work your magic. Yeah, because Leo, first of all, you're the strongest, one of the strongest, if not the strongest, signs in the zodiac. You have an amazing imagination, and you're kings of manifestation. So go for it. Okay, and Highness here to talk about the freedom that comes from choosing your own path. Okay, the freedom that comes from living in Earth B, that deliciousness, peace, love, joy, abundance, charity, empathy, appreciation. And when you live here, you are free to create whatever you want. All right, kids, that's all I've got. Thanks again for liking and subscribing. Clicking that little subscribe button. And we'll see you next time. Take care.